Why can't it stay just like before? I'm just a friend, but I feel jealous. It seems he cares about you more. How can I say I'm happy for you if you took him away from me? Doesn't he know I'm more important? My name and fame is all he needs. Without a clear confession nor an obsession, you took his heart. You have his full attention, you're an exception. Aren't you the luckiest of all? So 1, 2, 3, would you agree that you're the only enemy, and you're the only reason why he's not with me? I'm told one, someone, everyone, a rumor just for fun. Then wait a week and I'm sure you'll be gone. Just wait a week and I'm sure you'll be gone. If you can speak a word at all, know that I've lied a little louder. Oh, I can't wait to see you fall. Without a clear confession nor an obsession, you took his heart. You have his full attention, you're an exception. Aren't you the luckiest of all? So 1, 2, 3, would you agree that you're the only enemy, and you're the only reason why he's not with me? I'm told one, someone, everyone, a rumor just for fun. Then wait a week and I'm sure you'll be gone. Is he really worth all the things I do to you, or am I just obsessive over you? Look at the scum without a charm, look at the tears of who I've harmed. So this is what I want. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, would you agree that you're the only enemy, and you're the only reason why he's not with me? I'm told one, someone, everyone, a rumor just for fun. Then wait a week and I'm sure you'll be gone. And I'm sure you'll be gone.
And we're back. I'm still here. I didn't go to bed. I lied. We are back for the last match of week 1 in the Totality Community Championship 2025. It's gonna be Random Noise versus Professor Whom asked. And I think it's gonna be a close, exciting match. Probably some of the best boning we've seen all week. Both of these players have been playing in tournaments before. I think they played in both SSSS and in last year's TTCC. I'm so glad we have like very easy to say and pronounce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, short names for every tournament we do. It can never be easy.
Nope.
And as well having like TTCC, which is the converter, and
yeah, of course.
It's probably gonna be like a TTTC at some point as well.
I know these two have also played in TCRC, Zara's 1v1 event as well, and have had varying performances.
Indeed. we love that. Yeah. Anyways, for their actual matchup here, yeah. I think at this point you wouldn't really like these. They've played enough that the rank kind of precedes them, right? Like I expect greatness. I think these you might as well say this is rank 1 versus 2, right?
Oh, I definitely.
It's a toss-up between like who's who. Yeah. They've already shown that they are some of the strongest caliber boners around. Random Noise hailing from Antarctica and Professor Whom from the US of America.
And in just a moment, we'll head over to the Mappool scene and get the coin flip underway. I totally didn't forget to reset the Mappool scene. I don't know what you're talking about.
Meanwhile, I can waffle on Random Noise loving boning. That's a classic, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We do love boning, all of us, but maybe Random Noise just loves boning a bit more than everyone else. And Professor Whom is just in it for his friends, you know, tooting.
That's kind of what Trombone Champ is for, I feel. Like, even though we are a competitive community, we are very much all friends here, and that's what I feel is really important, you know?
Yeah, you know, that's why I made Farm Song. I just saw my friends, they just, you guys look like you could use some TT.
Mm-hmm.
So I made the song to give them exactly that. Do we have first pick coming through? We have a Tails.
We do have a Tails. Random Noise calling heads, which does mean
Whom.
That Whom will get the first pick.
Yeah, Whom. Whom will get it? Whom can it be?
As I type out
the
message. There we go. The first pick will be on the side of Professor Whom. And we do get Polaris jumping straight into the hidden map.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, no, Whom is very good at practicing in general. That's a thing I don't say a lot like that, like practicing as a skill, but of course it is a skill, right? Like,
yeah.
And underrated at that, I think. Like efficient practice, rigorous practice, attentive practice, you know, like it's all good qualities to have, and I think HD is something he has been practicing for sure.
I know from past tournaments that Professor Whom is kind of scary on hidden.
For sure.
Definitely put the practice in, especially like after TTCC 2024, we really saw Professor Whom sort of grind the game to try and come back this year and have a stronger performance and placed much higher in the seeding. So we'll see how both players do on the first map. As we get underway with it.
Indeed, as we wait for these players to sync up. This is, of course, a fairly easy HD chart, all things considered, but makes it all the more volatile.
Yeah, you have to be very consistent on it.
Yes.
As- Here we go.
Intro of his course is of course kind of warm up. I think neither player will have any trouble with these notes, but
It is the real
here we
thick
head
of it
into
that
the actual
starts
chart.
right here. That'll really put the two players apart.
Yeah, we say that, but it seems like both players are doing very similarly. I say that, like, they're both FCing at the same time, both dropping at the same time. Seeing a percent apart only. Because the room currently in the lead, that could turn any moment. And it did, just there. Not through Champ, but just through Combo.
And
And
this
it's back.
lead keeps flipping.
Okay.
We said this match was going to be close, and so far it is showing us why.
Indeed, even switching on the long notes here. Which says a lot, because that's just arc at that point.
Yeah, just the slightest act difference. Boom, gaining a bit of a lead from, I believe, a combo break from Random Noise. As we get a bit more into the act section here.
Nerves definitely make it possible to miss on these notes as well. I have done it myself.
Yeah, but we're into the outro.
Yeah.
Not much map
If we
left.
FCs, it should be good. And here we go, last note. He will take it by... Ooh. Of course, we're still moving there for a second. Scared me for a little bit, but takes it by 0.6. Very, very close match and so back and forth. You love to see it.
Very, very
Also
close.
very good for whom to get their first pick though. You do want to start the match on the right foot, right?
It is a very... It gets your nerves off if you pick a map and win your own pick, because
Yeah.
then you know you're kind of playing where you want to play. You know, you're performing where you want to perform, and it kind of sets
and
the
if you-
outlook for the rest of the match.
We have seen some of these matches where players just trades maps back and forth, but having that like first map advantage is always so much more powerful in that scenario, because you will know that if you win just 2 in a row, you're kind of out of it, but they have to win 3 in a row, right?
Yeah.
If you like from this position, whom versus random noise. Of course, they are only 1 shard into it, so random noise would still need to win 5 here, but you get what I mean, if they are going to trade. Ave Maria is going to be the next pick, right onto the FL. Random Noise maybe revealing his hand here, FL.
Yeah, Random Noise, very well-known FL player.
Yeah, I would say maybe the second most prolific almost, besides yours truly, Maddie.
I don't know, there's a tough battle for, like, top 4 FL players, because you kind of have Random Noise, you have Doron, you have Nemalia, Wei Yong, you know? You kind of have that group of players that just
Oh yeah,
really put the time into
Oh,
FL,
yeah.
and it shows.
that's true. It's not to discount anyone else, of course.
Yeah.
And there's such a young competitive community that there's always room for someone else to carve out a place for themselves, of course. Ooh. Want to see if that was 100% after the first note. Will the scores sync here? Ooh, that was close. Only flashed on the screen for a second, but I do believe that was a combo break.
They
From
both have the
Putin.
same combo. Oh, there's the combo break from whom.
Yeah, that's actually that's the second combo break.
Also lost all of the champ meter too.
Yeah, exactly. It was like instant. Yeah, and I struggle to build it up, which is the sign of missing the gap here.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, very rough, as it kills both your combo. And if you don't have champ meter, it also, like, drains the champ meter a little bit before you have built it. Of course, if you have champ, it just kills it entirely. Oh, a bit early on the jump, I think, whom? You can sense the frustration in the tooting from whom.
Yeah, this map is so tough with the long notes because it like you said, it's just so easy to miss the gap, just hold tiny bit too long because you're reacting to the notes as they appear on the flashlight reticle.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you just can't afford to do that with this map.
And there's the jump Whom was looking for before. Whom seems to be
And there's
having a bit of a, what do we call it, crash out?
yeah. And
Professor
Random Noise
Whom
actually
crashes out the Ave Maria.
Random Noise performing the outro very, very well there.
Yeah, that is an 87 on Ave Maria. Is that the strongest Ave Maria
I
we've seen
think that
all
is the
tournament?
strongest
I think
Ave
it might be
Maria.
by a good margin, even. Very well done.
That ending is so hard to hit because the taps, you have to purely memorize them.
Oh yeah, and even then, it's like it kind of assumes that you either have the correct offset somehow and just play to the rhythm of the music, or
Yeah.
you are able to react to the actual timing of them as well, because they're really tight.
As the pick will go back to Professor Whom, and we will go back to the hidden maps with Times We Yearned. For the mines, of course.
For the mines, indeed. For the bedrock Minecraft. Ghast. Have you guys seen the Happy Ghast?
I have not actually.
It's kind of cursed, I'm not gonna lie.
I bet
I've been
because
playing Minecraft since 2010, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm used to the Ghast just being, you know.
and crying and shooting their fireballs at you.
Yeah. I know they have goggles. Weird. Anyways, this is not weird, not cursed. It is Times We Earned by Cloudpatch. Lovely artist who kind enough to lend us not only this song, but they even made the grand final Cybreakers last year, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, very, very graciously bestowed upon the Trombone Champ community a beautiful song to end off last year's match.
We stan. I'm off to a bit of a rough start here, but not alone in dropping combo.
Is dropping a bit more than Random Noise though, and will drop the champ meter as well.
Yeah. Different type of section here though, these are jumps.
Yeah, can make it back here if we do see some breaks from Random Noise as the axe starts to climb for Professor Whom, but it's also climbing for Random Noise, so
Yeah, Random is not dropping. Very stable here.
neither player dropping so far, as an over-aim from Whom will immediately go against what I said and drop combo. But this is still in
That's how it
range. As Random Noise will drop and this lead will start to shrink a tiny bit.
There's a lot of points in this upcoming section here. Random next here can decide a match.
Yeah, it is still possible to over-aim or hold these taps just a tiny bit too long as we see a combo break and a champ break from Professor Whom.
And another combo break after that, actually. Further increasing the lead for Random Noise, who also nails the taps, which Whom just quite can't do.
11% accuracy lead over Professor Whom for Random Noise. Does drop combo. And Champ, actually.
And another yeah.
The lead is shrinking, but is there enough map? I don't think there is. Need more combo drops.
Yeah, you see as we go into the song, right? Like the percentages worth of each combo break, it lessens and lessens.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be enough here. It ends up being quite close, but I think Whom kind of not very happy with how the intro went, especially getting off to such a bad start versus Random Noise's very clean opening.
Yeah.
Did put him behind for the rest of the chart.
Those taps are very tough to time, though.
Yeah, deceptively for sure.
Yes.
Me personally, I do find the longer notes easier to
Yes.
adjust to.
As for the final match of round of 16, we will get Castle in the Sky as the 4th pick, as has been a community favorite throughout the week here.
It's just something about the taste of Castle in the Sky 4th. It's different.
I guess people really like their consistency picks.
I don't think I've ever called it Castles in the Sky, right? It sounds like something Emmett would do, though.
Yeah.
Well, it is for sure. It's a banger.
Yes.
It is one of many. How do you say the name actually?
Searle?
It's Searle, right? Like it's not S3RL. Yeah. Numbers in their name will always confuse me. Well, not always. Sometimes it's very obvious. Like Morningstar is obviously Morningstar,
Yeah.
not M4. Whatever. You get what I mean? When it's very short and all capital letters.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like shortcut for some kind of, I don't know, mic or something.
As we will get the ready from Professor Whom. We get Castle in the Sky. Underway.
Alrighty.
Professor Whom would really like to win this, does not want to give another point and the pick over to Random Noise. The pick will go to Random Noise regardless, but would like to win this pick and tie us back up 2-2 here.
You see some spoilers coming out of the score. It's a bit ahead of the sync here, but we will see the story as it unfolds anyways. It seems to be as simple as, a couple of breaks from Whom.
Yeah, just slight over-aiming.
So Whom about 2 combo breaks behind right now. With Random Noise holding the FC for now. Of course, the intro of this song is not the hardest. Plenty of hard spots coming up for Whom to maybe catch up.
Yeah, the Whom just has to give no more ground here. And is doing so, catching up in the accuracy department as well.
Yep. You do see a combo break there, but nothing a Champ can't fix.
Yeah, a Champ break is so deadly.
Ooh, that's another combo break though. And with Random Noise not actually dropping anything so far, it's starting to look rougher and rougher as Whom
Okay.
takes the first jump break.
It is traded, so Whom will get it first?
There's another.
Random Noise breaks again!
Another. Yeah. All around, a lot of random small combo breaks from Whom though. It's gonna kind of make it hard for him to actually catch up here.
Oh, but Random Noise dropping on the taps.
Yeah, that's gonna help a little bit. You see there's another small combo right there from Boom, and another one.
Yeah, and that just mitigates the champ advantage
Yeah.
that was there.
Exactly, right? And we are running out of map now, so
Yeah.
this is getting dire. It will be 3-1 to Random Noise.
And Random Noise with map selection in hand as well.
I believe we are gonna get the calling now if we.
Yeah, if
assume we
Random
did
Noise
practice that
is
one as well.
predictable, it is going to probably be the calling. But we could
It
see
makes sense.
a switch up.
It makes a lot of sense for
Yeah, okay.
Random Noise to pick it here. Yeah. Just considering, like, this is, for context, like, this is the pick Random Noise is getting because Boom has picked twice in a row. Meaning that if Random Noise wins this shard, he doesn't get a pick again. In other words, if he weren't to pick his strongest map, which it doesn't have to be the calling, of course, but if he wants to pick the calling, he should probably pick it now, because otherwise it wouldn't be guaranteed to get it, right?
Yeah, you kind
I
of
mean, it
run
would
out
be
of
guaranteed if he
map selections.
got
but
lose, but yeah.
Noise in a very comfortable position here.
How we had a double champ break yet? I mean, if it's just about breaking champ at the same time, I think we have had a lot of them.
Very many
Yeah.
such cases.
It's a common boner reflection. The double champ break.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's kind of just in the nature of some of these shards, especially like clumsy communication. I think you see like almost as often as you don't see the double champ break on the big jumps. So easy to drop champ there.
Yeah, I think clumsy communication would probably be the easiest place to look for double champ breaks just because of those jumps.
Yeah.
Maybe even whispers.
Oh yeah, that's also a very good one, yeah, with the taps. Whom not off to a great start here. I'm seeing a lot of OKs.
And Whom does not know the map. For sure.
Yeah, trying to predict some of the space or like notes here.
Yeah, but Random Noise doing what Random Noise does best on FL and holding the over 40% accuracy lead here.
Yeah, and Hood is not quite able to get combo from not really knowing the map, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like Whom is just pressing really late, and that's probably due to reacting to the notes. So
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
never
the
going to
mouse
gain
movement would
combo
get that, yeah.
or champ because you're just going to keep missing the gap or the notes entirely.
I'm wondering if Whom's mind explodes on the side of these slides.
They're very
You don't even
telegraphed,
know.
though.
Yeah, and it just wants to get the triplet right there. Meanwhile, Random Noise is building and building. It's almost up to 90% here on the FL. Which you gotta remember, it's very easy as a spectator to sit here and like, oh, this is so funny looking. How are they like messing this up? Of course, as you're sitting there with none of the screen visible, it starts to become a bit more obvious why this is so hard. What they're doing right now.
You can't see it on Tournament Host just because it's not a pleasant viewing experience, but there is a tiny ring of light. Maybe if you look closely, you can see the glow around the cursor. That is all the players can see. That's it. The rest of the screen is pitch black.
They can't even see their champ meter. It's over.
You can't see your champ meter, you can't see your accuracy, your score, the time left, your combo. Everything is hidden.
And Randomized still climbing, almost up to 92 now. Just cruising through this FL chart.
And it's also important to note that this will give Random Noise match point 3 times over.
A combo break there from Random Noise does mean he doesn't quite get the double score. Can't do that BM. But he does very safely take the match point, yeah. And it's now 4-1. Quick reminder that after this match we will be showing off the week 2 charts. So do stick around. Regardless of your predictions, how this match is going, do not tune out. Promise you it will be not be worth it. Tuning out, that is. Of course, sticking around for the week 2 charts is of course worth it. We will be seeing Pixel Princess picked by whom here? Back to the Nomad. I think Whom has a good chance on this one, given what we saw on Polaris.
Yeah, I feel like this one definitely fits more towards Whom, but I mean, there's always the chance that Polaris was just hard for Noise because of the hidden. But we shall see. That's what we're here for. As we get the really long sync due to the long intro on this chart.
That just gives you more time to think.
Oh.
I can say, Emmett, you do in fact have the highest score on the calling so far. This one is maybe... Oh no, it's just that long. Game Boy startup. Alright.
So just like Polaris, we're seeing that back and forth.
Immediate jump break from Noise.
Yeah. Clawing back though.
Yeah, a little bit, but
drops from Whom.
For now, Whom is gonna be chilling. Oh, I say that and I immediately cast recurse. We love cast recursing.
Okay, both players miss on the taps, but it looks like it's more favorable towards Random Noise with the champ.
We got a better Shane there, but it doesn't really come out to anything, I think. It's gonna net him a few points.
Oh, but Random Noise missing on the top stream.
Yeah. Yeah, both dropping combo, but the Randomize also dropping champ will put it back into Whom. Especially with that combo break right there.
Oh, and the
an
champ drop.
immediate champ break. Oh, that is tragic.
Oh, it's traded though. This lead going back.
Yeah, but even as it's traded, this is gonna be still in Whom's favor, and there's another break. Just solidifying it. And we are running out of difficult chart.
Yeah, we are approaching the end of the chart very rapidly. There is a bit left here, but it's mostly just the intro motif again.
Come down to this.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough map now. Definitely not.
And
And
clutching up.
Whom will
You
stay?
love to see a clutch.
in the match. Just a bit longer.
Yeah, some very, very untimely champ breaks there from Random Noise. It's one of the worst things you can have happen, really, is like have that immediate gap miss when you just got the champ meter back. We touched on it earlier, but if you don't have champ and you miss the gap, you only lose part of the bar of the built up champ meter, right? But if you get champ meter and are holding it, you immediately lose the entire thing. So getting it back only to immediately miss the gap is very bad optics.
Yeah, you'd much rather miss the gap while regaining your champ than
Exactly
with
right.
champ, because it's just such a big deficit to drop, because that does multiply your score. And we will be going to Whispers. Will we see a tie here? What do you think? Do you think we'll see a tie?
I think it's probably more likely that we get a tie on Zebro than 100%. Not that I don't believe in these competitors, of course, but given that we haven't seen a single 100% so far, I
There
just
is a
can't
chance
think it's
that they
likely
just
we'll-
naturally tie too, because of how easy increases the
Oh, that is
accuracy.
true. That is true. That is true.
It's just much more unlikely than if both players
Yeah, I mean-
had 100%.
The possibility of both getting 100% isn't zero by any means. It's just like, okay, but they both have to get it too, right? Like,
Yeah,
that kind of
and we
lowers the
haven't even
odds a bit.
seen our
Yeah.
like top competitors hit it yet.
Yeah, not even Emmett hit 100%, right?
Well, immediately we're going to get spoiled that they do drop 100.
Yeah, both of them missing immediately, it seems.
As the scores are waiting for nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, they just both missed on first note. Yeah, we talked about that earlier today as well. Like, this chart, it's a bit rude because it starts right away, right? So you're coming out of the sync and it's like, you just have to know the timing from the visuals on. That does mean this is very close. Round Noise does technically have a lead, but it's practically nothing.
It is just off the back of the
Unless
Akin,
you-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but a combo break from the side of Random Noise will give Whom an actual lead. But Whom!
Yeah, I think more importantly, Round Noise just straight up combo through that. That is huge for Round Noise.
Oh
What
no.
another jump right here. We're gonna have to see a good jump section here from Whom. And just gonna have to pray for Random Noise kind of losing it here.
And it is going in the opposite direction. Okay, Noise will drop it, but Whom now needs to hold
Back.
mostly throughout the rest of this. Is
Yeah,
doing
Whom's just
so.
struggling too much here.
Let's drop the champ.
Yeah, it's doing the exact thing we talked about, right? Like, immediate champ drop.
Yeah, Noise will drop champ, so Whom actually in a good position is claw back here.
Yeah.
So this is back in range. There is enough map for Noise to pick up a few combo breaks.
Yeah, Noise has to clutch up here and pray that Random Noise feels the nerve or something.
But Whom also has to not feel the nerves.
Oh, we see a champ combo drop. That's gonna be a percent.
We
We need
are
about 2 more.
within 2. But we are running out of map
but we are out of
rapidly.
mark, yeah.
And this looks like it will seal it unless something major happens on the outro. No.
Nuclear bomb.
No,
No.
nuclear bomb.
It is gonna be Random Noise dropping a nuclear bomb on this match point, taking the 5 dubs and the match home. Very clean performance all in all from Random Noise today. Whom putting up a great fight on most charts. But Random Noise just having that edge on the FL charts to begin with, and also showing up when it counted, you know?
Yeah.
I think that really ended up being the difference maker for this one.
And we will get tiebreaker, everyone's favorite. You'll be gone.
Lovely. The last You'll Be Gone of TTCC.
Yep, after this, it will be gone.
It will indeed be gone.
So we'll be moving on in the map pools.
And again, a reminder for those who weren't paying attention, after this we will be showing off the week 2 chart, so stick around.
Yes, we have a bit of, I guess, tech issues with the video, so instead we will just be doing a live
Maddie style.
showcase. Yes, if you were around for SSS, you will remember this style of showcase. And yeah, there's the announcement from Grist as well if you are in the 2Tally Discord.
Are we some kind of gone?
In this tiebreaker, starting out very close.
Random Noise on the golden number there for a second. 69, there it is.
Yeah,
And
of
now with
course,
whom?
69
Oh.
Gambit is definitely a real thing.
Yeah, very real and true and based. Yet to see someone actually pull it off. We've had a few competitors try. But it's, of course, very hard to plan your exact point value out. You use them in advance on deploy maths.
About a 0.5% difference here as we go into verse 1.
Oh,
Combo drop
combo breaks it
from
from Boom. Yeah, it's gonna make it slightly less close, but still very close overall, even with that one.
Back into the swing section. Random moves will drop Champ,
Ooh!
but it's traded.
Yeah, but whom hitting almost every note here. That's still a lot of points. Random
Yeah.
is also doing very well in the end of that, though. It's actually going to make the lead the exact same as it was going into it.
Yeah, mitigating the bleeding out of the swing section for whom. Trying to keep this within range. Both players still hitting, keeping their combo. So we are approaching the diff spike of the solo. And the champ trump, from whom traded from a few combo breaks from Random Noise.
Very close here at the end of it.
It could come down to this last swing section as
players.
Random Noise will drop Champ, but whom as well.
So will whom.
Either player able to hold Champ, but that will favor
They're very
Random
even
Noise.
right now. Yeah. Exactly, coming in with the lead. Round Noise will end up holding it there. And that will be it for this week. Round Noise heading on to the winners bracket. And whom going down to losers for week 2.
Yep.
Both are still in it, of course. Everybody has a chance even after this first week. No one is out.
Next week is when we will get to start to whittle down the players left in the tournament, as we will have the losers bracket matches next week.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Quick
A
look
lot of these players
at our
on
bracket.
the ropes already. Yeah, whom is going to be against Luna the Cutest, who also played today. We got Black Fury versus Hwayoung, which I believe those are two very good friends, if I'm not mistaken. I do see them in VC.
We have a lot of friendly matchups in the lower bracket here.
Yeah. Sadly, it's going to be for elimination.
Yeah,
so
it is for their tournament lives, but
you can stay friendly, of course, through it. But I'm sure they will be able to keep it sportsmanlike.
Of course.
And we got Morning Star versus Joy. Joy, we actually haven't seen play yet. The only proper DC from week 1 due to a computer explosion. We have seen a couple of those, but Albert bringing it back for later today. Did not have to DC.
Yes, that was no more technical problems for Albert. Did save a lot of troubles. And then the upper bracket, Electro versus Kono. Rip Kono, I guess.
Yeah, I think Electro is taking on the what do you call it? The roller truck. What do you call those?
The semi truck.
As a spirit animal, he's gonna be going straight ahead, full power into whatever faces him.
Yes, Albert versus Emmett as well. Winner faces each other, so we could see Electro Albert in the semifinals of the upper bracket, which, wow.
We've seen that matchup before, for sure.
And then Salient versus Mushi Mushi. That's an interesting one. Mushi performed very well in the match.
Will we see a Mushi sweep?
Will we see it? And to round up the upper bracket, Illuminati Salad versus Random Noise. Another close matchup there.
Matchup. Yeah, I mean, what we've seen from Illy so far is not exactly a favor towards FL, and quite the opposite from Random Noise. So, I mean, I bet Random Noise is very excited to see what the week 2 chart pool is going to look like then, right?
Of course.
In before 10 FL.
All 10 FL. You guys wanted it, right?
Yeah, I heard some cries of, I think it was Joy. Yeah, it must have been Joy.
It must have been Joy.
I love FL. I love FL. Yeah. Starting in 5 minutes.
Yes, we will.
Are we doing a countdown?
We will take a short break, 5-minute timer. When we come back, we will be showcasing your week 2 map pool, so stay tuned for that. Make sure if you are a competitor, you are here to see your map pool. There will still be a video released later if you do miss it. So do not worry if you cannot stay. If it's a bit too late for you and you really feel like you can't stay up to watch this, then do not worry. There still will be the normal showcase video when that does get released. But we will see you back here in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back.
Right. Welcome back.
We are about to showcase all the week 2 charts, which I am sure will go amazingly well.
Yes.
We have prepared some lovely replays for you, and we'll just be talking over them, I think.
Yep, we will be kind of
For the most part.
explaining. If you haven't seen SSS, you know how this works. If you haven't, I'll give a short breakdown of it. We will talk over a replay of the map and kind of give a rundown of what you should expect. The difficulty of the chart, sort of, you know, where it's placed, if it has no mod hidden, flashlight, and
I'll be
that's about it.
giving all the juicy details on the behind the scenes of how much a headache each shard was to make, and oh, fun fact about this note length is it was actually changed from 0.75 to 0.62.
Yes.
You could not believe it.
Yeah.
A lot of good stories to tell about these charts, of course.
Now, let's get right into it. Why don't we? With the first chart, it's already on screen. It is, of course,
The fat rat! YouTube
More
chat going
fat
wild.
rat.
Why is there so much to fat rat? I can answer that question right now. It's royalty free. But this is a banger. Time lapse will be played no mod. A difficulty of 5.4, and I think, okay, week 2, the difficulty will be going up. We can say that much already. Way much harder stuff in this week. Not a massive jump, of course. We need some leeway for the rest of the weeks, but as we see this chart right here. Yeah, doing some on-the-fly balancing at the moment.
I have to put the 8-bit sound back. The trombone sounds too quiet.
Oh yeah, you can also go through settings if you don't have I don't know what mods you have.
I have ALT.
You can do 8-bit with that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Then just put 8 on, I guess. Yeah, we'll fix that for next one. I'll just try and shut up.
Yeah, bit of bursts here in the middle of the chart here.
Yeah, as you can see, very tricky. And suddenly swing rhythm. A light 16 swing.
Gotta love more swing in my Mappool.
Yeah, this one isn't like super swingy because it's like on the short notes, if that makes sense. But it definitely gives it a special feel.
Bit of a break here. And back into the main sort of motif that this song has.
The song is so quiet at this point that you kind of feel like you're like doing a solo
Yeah.
on the main stage by yourself, you know, like, oh, I gotta perform. So we hope everyone will be performing.
And some players will be performing for their last time on TTCC, potentially with this chart.
Wouldn't that be tragic? Time lapse leading to a prolapse.
I think that would be the most tragic thing.
Straight out of the tourney. Ooh.
Back to some more tricky bursts here.
Also 100% on a slide. That's kind of clean, actually. Who did this replay?
I have no idea. I cannot tell you who did each replay.
It was me.
Oh, okay. Bit of a callback to the calling here with the sort of offbeat.
It seems like Shad misheard something or something because they're saying weird things.
That's
I don't know why they would say things like delete the VOD.
interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we go back to the 8-bit.
8-bit.
And we go on to
Alright.
our second track here. Silver.
Are we doing them in order on the sheet?
Yes.
Alright, hold on. That's gonna be... Drum roll, please. Rose. Mary.
It's actually Popsky. It's not on the sheet, I guess.
What sheet are we using?
I don't... Why is the artist the title name? Okay, no. That's a PX issue. At PX.
Oh.
Artist is the title. It is, in fact, Rosemary. Which is also played no modifier.
I think that's correct. This is correct. This is correct.
Is Popsky the title? Then it's wrong on the sheet.
No. Oh, no, the sheet is saying... I think you're looking at the wrong place on the sheet.
Am I? Okay.
I think so, yeah. It looks right.
Well, here we go.
Anyways, Rosemary. Very good time to put on the 8-bit.
Yeah. Fits right into the song.
Oh no, yeah, okay, so... there is apparently a mistake somewhere, so you are not wrong. Either way, it does not matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yes.
This chart exists, and whatever it's called, it's a banger.
Sort of a bit of a faster chart than stuff we saw last week.
Yeah, we're getting into the proper tap runs now.
Yes, you know, we gotta up the difficulty for week 2.
And what you'll see with these charts is that, like, okay, there might be not like the craziest things ever, but like these things going on in between like the hard parts, they're much harder than a lot of these charts we saw in week 1. So you don't really get as much time to breathe.
Yeah, you're kind of doing something always inside of the map. And you really have to focus for much longer as well. And, you know, that's sort of when those nerves start to kick in. You might not have gotten them during week 1 because you could sort of autopilot the maps, but, you know, no more autopiloting. Let's get a few more of those tap runs here. Sort of testing your tapping coordination with your aim coordination. Making sure you have that on lockdown. And that will be Rosemary.
Very cool. Yeah,
Yes.
great sounding chart, that one.
Yes. Many
lovely to
bangers,
listen
as
to.
PX said in this week's set of maps. As for
Or
the third match, the third map, rather, the third chart, as you will, it is going to be Magic Motion. Much longer chart here with a length of 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Sort of testing that endurance.
EX loves this song. Well, that's great news. It's actually in the week 2 pool. I'll make sure to tell the Sharda that you love the song. Yeah, I'm happy to help.
Intro is sort of chill here, but you can hear it picking up.
We're getting some funky sliders. And some funky rhythms as well.
Yeah, this chart, more testing your ability to focus for a while with very simple patterns, making sure that you just don't turn on to autopilot, like we said, bring in those taps to make sure you're awake.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, it's not so much because you're falling asleep playing it, but it does put you into kind of like a trance, you know, like if you get into the groove too much and then suddenly this, you know, like, oh god, what the hell happened there, right? And that's kind of the start in a microcosm. It is a longer chart for sure, at 4 minutes 47.
You know, also
So you gotta,
those tap runs would surprise anyone's sight reading, so make sure you practice your maps.
Indeed, exactly that. You gotta remember when to stay on your toes. Because even just keeping champ there can make a big difference, you know? Electra be like, some of us have jobs actually. And then sits all day doing an IRG.
Dang, the call out.
I mean, I was doing it with him, so what can I do?
As we cross into the last minute and a half-ish. Get more of the same patterns repeating.
So yeah, for the behind the scenes on the chart, that big slide there is very nice, but it sadly is just it has to cheat a little bit. The actual slide is a bit over an octave, so there's not really a great way to go about it besides just cheating. Good thing is that when it comes from that low pitch-wise, it doesn't actually matter that much. You don't really feel the exact start of that slide. You really feel where it ends up. That's a big thing.
I also wouldn't be surprised if people sort of under-aim the beginning of that note and make the slide sound fine just by being a slight bit higher.
Oh yeah, true. That is probably gonna happen quite a bit, yeah. We probably also will see that people under-aim it a bit, go a bit, or over-aim it rather, but it's too low.
Yeah.
And then the notes end up becoming like just one semitone too low.
One last note at the very end.
Beep.
The send-off magic motion.
And with that, we have our last no-mod chart. For the non-tiebreakers at least. It is gonna be Race to the Mountain, which is Chroma.
Electro, I don't think Northern Limit's gonna be the tiebreaker. This is an SSS.
Note the choice of words. Don't think. He doesn't know.
Yes, another Chroma banger. If you liked Clumsy
Oh, that reminds
Communication,
me.
you'll enjoy Race to the Mountain.
That reminds me, I just have another shard of one of these songs lying around from last TTCC. Yeah, we're gonna chuck another one in there, right? Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
What's
Just
another
right
card
now.
in there, right? Yeah, well, who cares? Nothing matters. No, that one was a bit janky. Which is why I didn't end up using it for last year. This is indeed no mod yet. It's the last no mod of the normal chart. Amelia really hoping this would have been FL. Just seeing dollar signs in their eyes right there.
Where's the 10 FLs I ordered?
Yeah.
Did you guys not get the memo? Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, don't worry. Eagle Seeker is the FL. chart is an absolute vibe, of course.
It's gonna be interesting to see who snap aims that sort of arpeggio pattern and who flow aims it, I think. Because you can do either. You can snap aim it and try and get as high of accuracy as you can on every note, or you can just flow aim back between it and make sure your timing's on point.
Yeah, I think that for me that's like an offset thing, right? Like, oh, I really want my offset to make sense there. But I know I'm not really even in the majority, maybe, for how I like to approach exactly that kind of thing. Well, other people just end up like looking really hard at the visuals, maybe.
Yeah,
listening less to the audio.
There's many different ways to play. Right. Don't run out of breath there. Don't overhold.
Yeah, no, I mean, the chart would never have like a notes that's too long, right?
No. A chroma chart having 2 long notes?
I mean, yeah. A chart wouldn't have like a really, really long note. No,
yeah, it would never. That wouldn't exist.
That couldn't happen. Not in a TTCC chart.
No, never.
There's no precedent.
It's never happened before. I don't like.
It's only missing the catching up in breath sound effect. Oh, getting some higher in the sky slides here too. The outro of this one is really long. You're just sitting there, hoping there's like no random note you forgot about.
As that will, of course, conclude our no mod section of the pool, and we'll be moving on to the hidden charts, I believe.
These are the charts your mom shouldn't see, which is why they're kept hidden.
And I will increase the scroll speed for the viewing pleasure.
First one is gonna be epic showdown against the door. You cannot read the description; it's too small.
Yep.
For this aspect ratio.
Another custom by Static
with custom art from Maxu.
What?
Oh, good start. What the heck? That is a refresh rate bug right there. When the replay is in a different refresh rate than the game plays, it can actually lead to that, yeah. So yeah, as a chart, we could start talking a bit about actually what these charts mean for the next week and how the competitors can be ready. Yeah, this one is really tough with HD specifically, right? Because very timing based on these slides and like these jumps, like very, very difficult HD chart. Stark different from week 1 here.
Yeah, very aim focused, making sure that you are also timing.
Yeah, timing especially, right? Like that's something we didn't see that much of in week 1. Neither Polaris or Times Return really like super timing focused. This one is all about timing.
Especially with that sort of metronome section there where you have to keep tapping at the correct tempo or you will miss the gap. Ask me how I know.
And this song, of course, also made by Static. You're not getting deceived by your eyes in terms of the artist and the charter being the same. Of course, charting your own song is a bit cheating, but I mean, I can't really complain that much. I did make Farm song.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely there. Actually, I just noticed it says Inanimate Door as a full title. I never knew it had a full title.
Hmm.
I first read it as Inmate Door and thought it was like some lore I had not kept up on, but Inanimate makes more sense.
Yes. As we move on to the next hidden map, which is, of course, going to be Scatter Flower. Short edit.
Scatterflower? Hardly even know her.
Who let this guy on comms?
Grist.
This
Yeah,
map.
this one is also extremely timing based. It's a bit of a common theme for the HG maps this time around. I think this is probably the section where we're seeing the biggest jump in difficulty. It's just the
Yes.
HG shards. The HG shards are way harder this week. Which I think is a welcome change, really. I think something we wanted to see more in week 2 compared to week 1 was to give players with specific skill sets a chance to shine. I think if you look at like something like FL, I don't think we saw a lot of it happen, but if we had an FL matchup where either player had really practiced, like, sure, like no one's gonna come out massively ahead. And that's gonna be the same for these, right? Like if you have a really difficult chart and like, okay, one player picks Gather Flower and neither of the player have really practiced it and are like really good at HG or something, yeah, it's gonna be rough. But it's gonna be rough for both players. But if you are really good, you're gonna have a chance to shine, for sure.
Yeah, this chart very filled with those sort of triplet-y quad, where you have to do like a triplet into a long note. Saw that a lot in the later weeks of TTCC 2024, I believe.
Yeah, charts like Picnic and Kung Fu. A lot of those Petite Brave as well.
Yeah.
Sticks out from memory. All with like heavy triplet focused patterns.
There was that one, I can't remember the name of the artist. There was another one in like middle of the week, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, it's a prolapse in the background. Me when I bone too hard. I'm actually not sure if that is a time lapse though. I do think it's a static image, which makes sense because it's a static chart.
It is a static image. But I believe that will conclude
Funny slides.
our hidden map pool. I believe that's it for the hidden maps.
So far we have 4 normal charts, 2 hidden charts, and we're gonna have 2 more charts with a modifier. But spoilers, it will not be FL.
It is
Sorry
not
to say it,
FL.
Amelia.
Sorry,
Bring on undo.
Of course. Undo the first easy chart in the week
Proper
2
easy.
map pool. You guys said Whispers was too easy. Well, we delivered. 100% this one.
Well, there's gonna be FL, Amelia. Don't worry about it. This is easy. You don't want this on FL, trust me. The intro for this one is so rough. Oh my god, my offset is so early.
Well, I also have
You can
0
tell.
offset, so...
Yeah, I play with 100 offset.
my hidden replays were really early because I play with 100 too.
Only the combo here though. This is a big banger
Yes.
from Rolobi. Another PX chart. One of the many this week. It's a bit of a PX week, this.
As we get into the hard taps here.
Wait a minute. This is where the replay falls apart a little bit. Yeah, it's been so long, you know, I forgot how to do the pattern.
You can only hit the pattern once.
Yeah, true. It is true, though. I don't think I missed again in the chart, though, so... Good replay in that regard.
Yeah, I am very confident to say no one will 100% this. And if
yeah,
you-
100% is actually impossible.
If someone 100%s this in match, I will pay them directly $20.
Oh, yeah. I'll donate 50 to the prize pool.
Yeah.
But, let's be very clear, that's not an FC. FC is actually doable.
Yes, that is
100%.
100% accuracy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Crazy talk to 100% this. Not doable.
See, that's how you get Electro to practice the Mappool.
Yeah. Offer him $20. Ignore the fact that it's like a $1,000 prize pool.
Yep.
Yo, $20? Bet! Alright. And we're gonna have one more easy shard. This one even higher in the star rating, but
Yes.
might be easier. I don't know. I did better percent-wise on this one, but it is definitely a difficult shard. Greenwich in the Sky, a Toho song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, play this one with 120
8-star
MS.
difficulty.
Oh, this actually almost is unlistenable. That's the difference. These jumps are very fun, I promise.
Yeah, this is... I think I would consider this sort of a, like, aim consistency easy, personally.
Yeah, kinda. It has a bit of a different, like this is a bit of a different difficulty right here.
Yeah.
These jumps. Those are pretty big jumps, so. But it probably still falls under the same category, yeah.
I think so. Bit of a triplet section here.
Yeah, with some green rhythms, it's not quite triplets all the time. So you gotta make sure you don't get tripped up with those. They are very clearly marked with tap notes, though. You just read the note lengths. Don't worry about it. It's not the same pattern. Mushy, you're just being uncultured. This is like up and down pattern? Oh man. It's a huge difference.
Guess here we go with the outro.
I mean, size matters, right? Like, this is very, very different with this kind of size.
Yeah.
They're small. Yeah, but it's not the same. Like, if you have a very small downward pattern. It's a very big difference from a big downward pattern, you know? These are small jumps.
That will conclude the easy for the Mappool.
Right. But we gotta have some FL, right?
We gotta have some FL.
Surely.
Don't you worry, Nemelia.
Surely there
We
is
have
some
your FL, right?
There has to be.
Right? Who are we
Before
kidding?
HDFL.
The 25th hour with FL.
There goes background.
So if you've ever wondered what FL looks like from the competitor's point of view, this is what it looks like.
I think most of chat is painfully aware.
Well, for those who aren't, this is why you see the competitors struggle so hard.
Yeah, so this one, I mean, it's 1.7. I think that's a bit deceptive. This is actually not that easy.
Yeah, there's a few
You
big
gotta
jumps
remember
in
this
there,
one. And they're pretty fast.
as I
think,
misremember right there.
Yeah, I think our competitors might be a bit spoiled, even, on the week 1 FL chart. I think they have had it too easy.
I think they have too.
It's 25 hours long, yeah. 130 is hours. Alright, and for our last chart, that's gonna be Luminaria.
Oh,
for the tiebreakers.
Silver.
Oh, wrong chart. Oh no. How did this get there? It's back! Get away!
Get out of
TTCC
here!
is
Go,
kicking
go,
in.
go!
What the fuck? Where's Luminaria?
Luminaria, get me in here.
Yeah, that one is grand finals. What the hell? We gotta change it now. Unlucky.
Here's your tiebreaker, Luminaria.
TTCC is cancelled. It's an absolute banger by Lime. Charted by PX, of course. This start got a bit of everything, I would say. Some big jumps, some tricky rhythms, some nice slides, and of course some easy parts that you can mess up on.
Yes, but it does have everything to really test your skills at the end of the match in the most nerve-wracking part.
Yeah, we had to have a crisis meeting after last week and make sure Emmet doesn't have 2 FLs to like hold his opponent on gunpoint with.
Yes, there's only one FL this week. And who knows, maybe that will stay the trend.
But in return, trade offer, you get 1 less FL, but you also get 2 EC, so.
Very interesting trade offer you have there for me, Silver.
Yeah, it's
I'll have to
Net
think
positive,
about that
no?
one.
And of course, remember, if you want to play with FL, you can always turn up your screen. No one is stopping you. You can handshake on it.
As we get into the last section of Luminaria, the sort of make or break.
Yeah, there's a lot of really tough patterns here. For Nomad especially.
But that will conclude the Week 2 chart showcase.
Indeed. Hey, can we just look at there was something the background of that ghost chart?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, we have to scrap it anyways now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
broken, but
we can show it off. It's fine.
there was some. I feel like I saw something in the background there. It's just,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't remember Ghost of. Oh,
Oh.
the hell? I think there's something wrong with this chart, man.
Maybe we should just.
Yeah, just delete that thing. Actually,
You know what? We're all
that
right.
doesn't seem right. Anyways,
Anyways, that will conclude the Week 2 Mappool showcase sort of cover for the video not being prepared.
as well as a lovely day of boning, I just want to do a quick shout out specifically to Maddie today. Maddie has to stay up for every single match, because Maddie is the one who's streaming. So I just want to do a shout out of appreciation for making sure that everybody can get their times
Yes.
that they want. He has been sacrificing a lot of sleep, so I hope everybody can go to bed and sleep well now. And we will see you next week, of course.
Just as a
Full
quick
week of sleep.
reminder for players, this is the bracket as it stands currently. We will get those matches scheduled and set for the weekend. Electrostats versus Kono, Albert Soon versus Emmett, Salient versus Mushi, Illuminati versus Random Noise, and in the lower bracket you will be fighting for your tournament live. Hiyoko versus Nemalia, Morningstar versus Joy, Wei Young versus Black Fury, and Luna the Cutest versus Professor Boom.
Lovely. That's gonna be a great weekend of boning,
Yes.
I am sure. I'm really excited to see the competitors handle these Week 2 charts as well.
Yeah, we've stepped up the difficulty a tiny bit. Maybe a bit more than some would have expected. But now it is time for us to leave you with the map pool for yourselves to practice and for us to get scheduling. So thank you guys for watching and sticking around for this sort of
I gotta be
impromptu
at work
showcase.
in 6 hours.
Thank you, Silver, for commentating, and we will catch you guys here next week for the Week 2 matches, where we will be sending 4 players out of the tournament. So we will see you then.
BPMers?
One, two, three, would you agree that you're the only enemy and you're the only reason why he's not with me? I don't want someone